Microphone. Delay. The delay is like a few seconds. Audio monitoring. I think NVIDIA broadcast is a little aggressive. Bring this back down to about 70. Try that. If you have it set to too high, it seems to cut off the first word and last word. Wondering if you guys were showing up. I was like, it's only me by myself here. I like on these organized rides, it puts you into the actual like starting pen. And there was an update this morning. I'm here.
I'd rather try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed. If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that I know nothing. I wish the stars were out tonight instead of all these clouds. I'd rather try and
Hey, Slow Gains, thanks for stopping by. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. MIVA is our local bike club, and this is our very first ever sort of MIVA Fondo. Not a whole lot of people going in it, but should be a fun ride. Hey, Mr. Nasty.
If there's one thing
MIVA is our local bike club. Stands for the Mid-Island Velo Association. If you don't hit 600 watts off the start, you get kicked out.
I'd rather try and accomplish something great and fail than try to accomplish nothing and fully succeed. If there's one thing to know.
Yeah, what they say. Yeah, there's been a group of us in the bike club that have been riding pretty much every Saturday since the beginning of, like, we've all been Zwifting for a super long time. But since Zwift has opened up the club features, you can actually make a club, and we decided it'd be kind of fun to try out clubs and make our own little ride. You can see there's 6 of us, 2, 4, 5 of us. There. Hey, now I'm tired. As I slow down and they all zoom past me. Thanks for stopping by, Slow Gains. Okay, now I'm tired. I did a real Zwift start, and that kicked my butt without being warmed up. Peter joined in, and then as soon as I shut it down, he went zooming past me. Yeah, you don't get much options when you make these rides, though. So you kind of like, hey, Sir Nasty, thanks for stopping by. You don't get any options of whether you get to see other people and that kind of thing. Well, it's easy to find where people are on the course. Not like, hey, where are you guys? Norm, have you ever changed your jersey? Are you still wearing that yellow one? I think that's like the first jersey you've ever worn. Remember Norm's first Zwift ride? He was like a yellow jersey and his yellow TT bike.
Got people checking on me, asking me if I'm okay. Appreciate it, but my answer is always the same. Tired of myself, I wish I could get out my brain. All these thoughts and these feelings are driving me insane. Wish I could do this, wish I could do that. Wish I could just wake up and focus without dealing with all the stress of existence. Feelings of enjoyment and excitement feel distant. I know I'm not alone, I just want someone to listen.
Yeah, it's actually funny. RGT does that. I did an RGT ride yesterday and made my own ride, and they stuck bots in my ride of various speeds.
I've never had this kind of problem with my mental
I rode the 2022 Canadian Nationals course. It's very, very flat.
I know people care. Every day I try to
So I don't know what part of Canada they took the course from.
inside it. It's not like I run from hell, but that solution's really not it. Cause I still feel like I'm always the problem with or without it. I'm caught in a
All right, gonna slow down. Getting too sweaty for 5 minutes into the ride. Brad Temple taking the Fuego Flats sprint. Yeah. Actually, it hits 2%. Actually, the feather, yeah, what they changed it now. It's a flat 10% of your body weight. Because it used to be 9 kilograms, but it makes more of a difference for someone who weighs 60 kilograms than it does 100. So it wasn't really fair because it made a lighter guy like more lighter, you know, compared with overall body weight. No. 3.2. Yeah. Oh, there's not enough people to not, like, at least be honest about it. Hey, Jamie. It's just us. Well, 3 of our regulars are on vacation and not available. So there should have been 9 of us. There's a whopping 6 of us here. Yeah, they're all in Discord. I'm waiting for the 2 guys behind me to catch up. Kind of funny. We don't have, like, our bike shop is always sold out of trainers. All the bike shops never have trainers in stock. I know there's at least, 10 to 15 Neos in Nanaimo. I don't know where all these people are. I advertised the crap out of this ride on our Facebook page, on our Discord channel. We have a bunch of people that only ride in Ruby. Or not Ruby, full gas. But this is the same group of 6 that we pretty much ride together every Saturday morning anyways. The El Dubong. I will spectate that for sure. And I could possibly ride as a pacer bot, but I would not be participating. Make sure you hit up Doc on that, because he's all over Alp de Bong. Well, I don't think it's been attempted very often. I think Doc did it one time, and that was it. Like fall over and then just want to eat snacks. I did have someone on the Facebook page inquire about the ride, saying they couldn't find it in Zwift. And when I explained that it was like a sort of private club event and you needed to be a member of the club in Zwift, I never heard back from them. But I noticed MIVA has a lot of like members of the Facebook page from all over the place. And as well, I was looking at the Strava MIVA club, and half of like the leaderboard is people who aren't actually members. Yeah, there's a guy in like somewhere in South America who rides 600 kilometers a week, and he's #1 on the MIVA leaderboard. It's like a company or something, like Porto something or other. Well, I don't know. I think Jana at one time went through and cleaned it up a little bit, but I have a feeling that people can just join it whenever they want. Like, it's not like a requested thing. Like, yeah. Well, no, I was thinking of the Strava group. I think it's Jana. I think Jana started it, and it's her own personal account that runs it. Oh, it's yeah, because it's like a public group, and I'm just looking at the where's the weekly view leaderboard. Oh, yeah, Puerto Vallarta cycling. Yeah, I just figured, like, it's like you live in a different country, you're riding in a different country. You're not really stacking up against, it's one thing to go on vacation for a week like Christine's in, Arizona. I don't really go on Strava. I just went on it for the first time in probably 2 months last week and was like, oh, look at this. I feel like I've been riding a ton. So I thought, oh, I'm going to look myself up on the leaderboard. And I was like 35th. And I was like, what the heck? How am I 35th? No, you were 33rd. I didn't ride a whole lot this week. The previous week when I was doing all the Tour de Zwift rides, I feel like I probably would have been up there, but when I looked at the leaderboard, I was scrolling through the top 100, and I had no idea who half the people were. And when you click on their profile, it was like people from all over the place. Yeah, well, see, before Discord and before forums and before everything, you actually use the Strava chat function on the club page for organizing rides. Like, people actually would go on there and be like, hey, I'm riding tomorrow, who's coming? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this route had nothing. It was 70 kilometers, but there was nothing big. Like, the Volcano KOM is the biggest climb. It's like a 12, 11 minute effort. Like, well, not like a ride. waiting for you guys to catch me. Our blob of 4 can go for the assault for the lead group. Never underestimate the Zwift blob. Yeah. Oh, Jamie, breakaway is way more feasible in RGT. Way more. You could definitely take 3 or 4 people and get away in RGT if you're rotating through. The pack dynamics react way more like real life, where if the chase group, see, the problem with Zwift is if you have a blob of 50 people, you can see there's no way that the people at the front, they're barely going to, they're barely pulling. They're not making efforts. But the blob will eventually catch the chase group no matter what. Like there's no way in Zwift that if dudes go off the front and are riding at 350 watts, that a blob of doing 250 watts should ever catch them. Never. Unless you have people at the front of the blob doing 375 watts. Like, it's just not possible. And in Zwift, it's possible. There's no way that when we're in a chase pack blob, that people are pulling more watts to catch the chase group. Like, I've been in the chase blob and I've been watching people's wattages, and even that Temple and Towers race, the chase blob caught the lead group, but if you look at everybody's watts, we were doing the same. The people pulling the blob have to be doing more wattage than the chase group. That's a fact. Well, the Canadian course, Jamie, is flat as hell. Flat. There's 5 little punchy hills that at pace don't last more than a minute, 30 seconds. It was 27 kilometers and like 300 and something meters. Totally tarps off friendly. There's a middle section that just was like minus 1% downhill. But can someone do a breakaway when there's only 8 people in your category? That's the problem. Well, you could try some too, because the race is fairly flat. So even if you went off the front and got caught, you can just pull back into the pack and draft. you know, you're not worried like, oh man, there's a 20-minute hill. I burned all my matches and I'm gonna like fall off. Yeah, that's true. Fewer people to...
Most of the time I'm jaded, 'cause I keep quiet instead of honest. Someone help. Sometimes I wanna fly high, I try to clutch, and I just wanna cry, die, and never come down, down.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to recover. And really, it's 27 kilometers. We're not talking a ridiculously long race. Only the one race. 2 laps. 27 kilometers in total. As far as I know. What does the winner get? A water bottle, I guess? I don't know. We originally talked about prizes. Our club gives out so many water bottles that everyone already has 20 of them. So... I should have made a trophy. Maybe I'll make one. Then I'll become worth $1 million. Yeah. MIVA cryptocurrency. The more you ride, the more you get. The only way to beat John is to have a flat course. For some reason, well, or downhill. He doesn't like downhill. In real life. Wattcoin. You get 1/1,000,000th of a Wattcoin for every kilometer you ride in Zwift. have a coin. So I should make my channel points. There's a weird graphic glitch thing. Right there. Right there. There's some weird. I think it's like too dark. No, he's not on Discord. He said at the start he was having earbud issues and he wouldn't be able to join us. He is like the only person that normally doesn't Zwift with us who is attending this ride. The I'm done coin. That could be a good one. We're talking about cryptocurrencies, about making our own, and somebody asked if there was like an NFT trophy that the winner gets for this Fondo. And I was like, that's a good idea. I should have made like a MIVA NFT trophy that gets passed from yeah. Well, that's the thing, is I didn't really want to make it a competition, because then yeah.
Feels like I'm
Yeah. Well, N. Olsen and P. Richards up at the front there, they're very light.
with you by my side. It's all ours.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I saw a good idea. A club was making everybody the same watts per kilogram.
I feel the hours ticking down. Wish I could turn it all around.
So you take everybody's like FTP and their weight, and you adjust everybody's weight so that everybody is like 2.5 watts per kg.
Can we turn back the night? Stay in this
No, they'll never be able to take my Bitcoin away from me. Never. I'll have to pry my USB thing out of my dead hands.
I'm seeing with new eyes. Even in the
I almost have enough to buy a bike.
dust.
And then Tamara will be like, where'd all the Bitcoin go? I'll be like, oh, it crashed. It wasn't worth anything. Oh, look at my new bike.
Forget the plan. I feel the hours ticking down.
Yeah, I have my computers mining. Just, it's that more as a joke. It's funny.
In time. Can we turn back the night?
I got $1.16 a day in hydro charges, and I make between $10 and $15.
Can we turn back the night?
It's, I don't even know, honestly. It's like your graphics card in your computer does some math calculation, and all the graphics cards in the world team together to solve this calculation. And once the calculation gets solved, everyone gets a cut of a piece of the pie. And then every time a new pie is made, it's harder to calculate. Hey, see you, Jamie. Thanks for stopping by. Looking forward to Tuesday. We're gonna kick some ass. Yeah. Yeah, people join what they call pools. Like, I do it the easy way. I've joined a website that takes a teeny weeny little cut, and what happens is this website rents out my processing power. So my GPUs could be mining Ethereum, for example, but the website pays me out in Bitcoin. But the biggest problem with the mining is when the 30 series NVIDIA cards came out 2 Septembers ago, because the 30 series graphics cards were super efficient and insanely powerful. So they were a miner's, wet dream, because they burn barely any power for how much output processing power they can do. And graphics cards, oh, sorry, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Like the folding one. I was doing that for a long. Yeah, I've watched that spinning ball a few times. But basically, graphics processors do really, really well at mathematical computations. I did all the math when I started doing it and was like, why not? Even if by the end of all this, if it's worth nothing, it was kind of a fun little project. I actually want Bitcoin to go down because they pay you in Bitcoin, not the dollar amount. So the less Bitcoin is worth, the more actual Bitcoin I get. So what'll happen is, instead of getting 0.0001 Bitcoin, if Bitcoin was worth 10K, I'd get 0.0002 Bitcoin. Well, it's difficult because Well, you have so many countries that still are on like coal power. And, you know, we've, with our work, we've actually set people up with solar panels and battery banks that have mining setups. And actually, it's funny, the energy used to mine doesn't go to waste because in the winter, it heated our basement. Oh yeah. Well, you think like if the graphics cards are burning, 300 watts combined, that's 300 watts of pretty much heat that's blowing off of the back of your computer. So that's like having a 300 watt heater on 24 hours a day. So our basement, we never had to turn the heat on once, and every time you went down there in the winter, it was quite enjoyable. But the chances of finding cards are slim because the problem is everyone is charging 4 times what the cards are worth. And NVIDIA has kind of taken a stance where they're releasing cards that they call light hash rate, which don't really do well at mining. They do okay, but not as good as the original cards. And I just happened to be lucky that I got a few original cards way back when that are, more efficient at it. I mean, the thing is, both Tamara and I game, so we were like, we have these cards anyways. So I was thinking, I paid under $1,000 for the 3 of them, like each. But well, NVIDIA. Yeah, well, that's the thing is like the jump between the 20 series and the 30 series was just a huge jump. But yeah, the problem was buying them at MSRP because all the scalpers were buying them all up with their bots. And what I did is the company EVGA, they had a queue system. So you put your name on a wait list, and when your name came up for the card that you chose, you could buy it at MSRP. So it took a few months, but the system worked very well. And all these websites need to have better checks and balances in place because you could have bots scouring the internet, buying up cards as soon as they come in stock, where EVGA now, I can't even log into my account without 2-factor authentication. So if Best Buy, Newegg, all of these companies enabled 2-factor authentication, bots wouldn't be able to buy any of these cards. Well, it's hilarious. That's exactly it, because NVIDIA released a new 3050, and they're like, oh, this card's gonna retail for $249. It's on eBay for $700. So yes, it should be $249. It's part of it. It's the chip shortage, and it's miners, because despite them putting out the light hash rate, the LHR cards, they still do decently well. you just need more of them, and it's a longer payback. Like when I bought my cards, it was 2 months. I bought the cards mined, they paid for themselves in 2.5 months, 2 months, around there, sometimes 3 months. Where the new cards, you're looking at a year. So it's kind of like a gamble. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm fully... And if it happens, oh well. Oh well. There's a lot of apps, kind of like currency exchanges. I have an app that I keep all my, well, I have a hardware device that I keep all my Bitcoin on. But yeah, it's just, you go up to the currency exchange, it says this is what we're giving you, and you say, okay, I want to sell some. I mean, I don't know about massive amounts. You know, some of these people have, you know, tens and hundreds of millions, but for me, I have like $4,000. So I could cash out pretty easily. Oh, I'm not even sure. I've never even gotten that far to... Oh, you used to be. Yeah, there used to be a Bitcoin ATM machine down by Mambo's Pizza. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, 37 numbers long. Can you remember all that? Whoops. I was coasting and I'm not actually on a downhill.
your booster, right?
Oh, I'm not even joking, man. I'll send you some videos.
You're serious.
Cops are
Oh my
kicking
God,
people
that's-
out.
I got my booster last week.
Yeah, I gotta go get mine next week, I think.
I didn't even have a reaction.
Hey Peter, how's it going?
Nice.
I heard very minor.
I was dead for like 12 hours. And I came back. Yeah, it was rough. Like, it was on Thanksgiving too. So. And
1
I had
minute
nothing else to
30.
do all-
Super well attended club, Fondo. 6 of us. The same 6 that ride together every Saturday morning. Oh, it definitely. You know what? We thought about doing, I think next year we're going to be doing the full 140K a big route, but we were trying to attract more than the usual 6 people that ride every Saturday morning to promote a fun, all-inclusive club event. And then it was just us 6 anyways. Come on, Carrie. 3 seconds back. Push it. It carries on. Sprint. Push it. Now that you've caught up, Carrie, it's your turn at the front. That's what happens in the team time trial all the time. You start falling off the back, and so you have to do the most massive effort to catch back on, and then they're like, it's your turn. And you're like, no. There's a weird artifact going on in the top screen. I've noticed that any movement that goes across a certain line is like weird. You can actually see it like that's annoying. That drives me nuts. What is that? I need to fix that. It's only in the top part of the screen. Weird. There's no talking. No, I never stream the Discord talking unless it's a race where all the race teammates know. Except, actually last year, when it was just me and you doing a Fondo, everyone did like you, Brad. People were like, where's that Brad guy gone? How come he's not back in your stream? We liked his commentary. Yeah, people love the badge. I'm like, you're not getting ahead of me. Try to pass me. Do it. I just lost 30 pounds.
Never thought it would happen.
No, not stopping. Heater doesn't stop. Not when he's 17 or 12 minutes ahead of everybody. I was gonna say it's good morning still here. Good afternoon to you. How's the snow? Still piles of it. Minus 7.7. Yikes. That's a nice humidity though. That's decent. That's pretty cold. Two more Tuesday races for the ZRL. Race number 7 and number 8 for the season. And then ZRL season 5 is complete. Well, I have the Canadian Nationals. Hey, Big Trouser. Canadian Nationals in March. My plans overall is just to do some longer rides to get ready for the outdoor season. Zwift races are very quick, 40 to 50 minutes on average, where all the outdoor fondos are 4 hours plus. So I end up having a decent 30 minutes. Kind of rides like this. More rides like this that we're doing today. Longer times in the saddle, slower pace.
Peaceful, so I don't know how to put up a fight against my struggles, but I'm putting up on my mind against my problems, but I don't let mine go out of my sight. But still, sometimes I waver, but I promise I keep
try to lose 20 pounds doing longer efforts.
I miss the darkness to see a shimmer of cool light off.
Yeah, that's what ends up happening. I try to on weekends do longer rides, like 2 hours. Chain and chain rings. That's the big ticket items there. Brake cables, adjusting shouldn't be too bad.
Game over, not over. I was high with bad emotions. Now it's time for me to get sober. Yeah, I feel.
Well, the problem, I don't know if it's a problem or not, but the thing with Zwift is there's always an event to do. There's always a race. 7 days a week, every hour on the hour. There's some race that you can do that pushes you to 100%, and we get used to doing a ton of shorter sort of interval type efforts, but not necessarily the best way to train. You still got to get your base in. Zwift never really, well, if you're racing in Zwift, never allows the opportunity to have an off season. It's always the on season. And when you look at the pros, you know, they race, season ends in September, and then all winter, pro dudes are doing, you know, 5-hour base rides. They're not doing sprints for wins in Zwift. Yeah, like for me and my power ranges, I shouldn't be going over 230 watts. I should be doing rides where I sit at 200 watts for hours. I did spend a winter following some Zwift training plans and doing sweet spot and intervals, and I came out into the real life season on fire. The first month of the outdoor season, I was crushing every personal best. Like, then plateaued. What's that? So I super plateaued, and without your base miles in, you don't have the capacity to keep. Basically, you can only get so far doing sweet spot and intervals. You get very, very quick, short-term gains, but you're not really building, I don't know the exact correct term, but like your cardio system to be able to perform work. It's kind of like the, you know, Zwift has their FTP builder. It's 6 weeks. I think it's just base training. Like, just base miles, zone 2. You have to have a good base to build your upper end on. So what happens is, like the 6-week FTP builder, that's great and all, and you will see gains, but Zwift plans aren't sustainable long term. Like if you look at a Training Peaks or an Exert plan, it's 4 months. It's like 2 months of base, 2 months of build, you know, 4 weeks of actually starting to do intervals, where the Zwift plans are like, boom, we're gonna get you doing intervals. But you do see gains, but those gains aren't sustainable. Oh, Dave Guards. Thank you very much for the raid.
The guys are dictating your training. So that's kind of the mind fuck. Like you're out there and you're trying to, you may have some idea of how the day's gonna go. 199 other dudes have a whole different idea. So you gotta just suck it up and roll with it.
Trainer Road would totally help with that.
Thanks again, Lance.
It's a tough
Yep, have a
situation
great
because
day.
people want to see
You too, buddy.
gains.
See ya.
They want to see gains right away. But yeah. Oh, it's going. Just 24 kilometers left in our super well attended first ever local bike club, Fondo. That's exactly it. Just try to be better. Since they made club accounts, I thought it'd be fun to make a Zwift Fondo for our local bike club. But the same, despite all my advertising, the same 6 people show up every Saturday morning. Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because I know in my city there's like dozens and dozens of trainers out there, but most of our local bike club does not ride in Zwift. We got some people using full gas and other things and Ruby, but the 6 people that are in this ride are the same 6 people that we ride with every Saturday morning in Zwift. We're doing the Bigfoot Hills route.
And if I could be a hero, I would like to be Superman. And if I could be magic, I would like to be love.
So with 6 people, it's a lot of solo riding. Yeah. I have a lot of outlets, even just for this. If you want to do an hour attempt, I'd go for that. My personal best is 62 minutes, but I'm pretty fat right now.
Should I be someone other? If I could be a star, I would like to be a brighter. If I could be the trees, I would like to be the highest. And if I could be a hero, I would like to be Superman. And if I could be magic, I would like to be love. And if I could be the best one, I would like to be honest. And if I could be someone.
Yeah, that's a good goal. I had that goal for 2022. 2022, I'd like to get under 60 minutes. For me, mathematically, it's weight. I can't hold the watts per kg that an under 60 needs. I do have a 68-minute beer out though.
For you, for me, and for all others. Should I be someone other?
Well, it's bad that my beer out time is only 6 minutes off my personal best.
So come on over now, it just feels right. If it didn't take you so long to realize that I'm not
I think I should be faster without beer.
from the first I love you to last. I promise I'll catch you 'cause you fall like 100 times. And every time I ever tell
I don't drink a lot except for on the beer alp is like the only time that I'll ever drink like 6 beers in a day.
got to know.
Well, there is a moment. There is a moment when you're about 3 beer in that you don't feel any pain. And your pace picks up. Now, and you're like, I can do 20 more watts. I don't feel my legs anymore.
Tonight. So come on over, need you closer. Oh, it just feels right. I wish it didn't take you so long to realize that I'm not faced. I'm not faced.
Oh, Higgins' beer out time is ridiculous. He hauled. That was so fast.
Let's not think about that tonight. And nobody's not stressed on top.
I'm here.
Got to know it. I'm not faced.
Yes. Oh no. You mean the van? The van draft? Yeah, the van just makes it so that you get double draft. So if you use it on the front, it's no point. No 1,000 watts today. The timing of the game starts. I'm pretty sure when you cross the start line.
Oh, I love it. I should have closed the door.
Who knows in Zwift? Who knows?
Oh my god, dude.
Because apparently what
he had
you
a shot.
see in Zwift is not what they see. It's not that accurate. Not like first-person shooter accurate, where what you're seeing is what they're seeing. I've seen some video clips where people have tested it, you know, and they think they're drafting behind somebody, but on the other person's screen, they're riding side by side. But in the main Zwift servers, you probably are drafting.
Oh, take me for granted. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
Show me.
It's the way Zwift does it. Typically, most like MMO games, your game on your PC holds the data and is sending that data to the central server, where the central server is compiling everything to sort of sync up better. Zwift, all your game metrics are pretty much on your PC. Because that's why when you lose internet connection, you can still complete the ride. That's a case of beer. That was from the beer up. Yeah, so like, because if it was on their server and it was perfect, if you lost connection, you'd be done. Which in a race, if you lose connection, you're kind of done anyways. But like on this ride, if you lost connection, you just keep riding. Everyone disappears, but the game is still. So then, once you get internet connection back, you're back on track. Yeah, so someone in chat says the game is constantly generating the fit file. So if you're not connected, it's still working on it. So not necessarily the best way to handle things for racing and whatnot. And well, yeah, like I've been in race sprints where I thought I was third, and then the race results show up and it shows that I was first. Well, not that I'd ever be first. It showed that I was 30th. Instead, I thought I'd be 33. Well, about the only way you can really tell is to look at your watts per kg. Because if you truly are drafting, it should be... Exactly. That's happened in like a sprint for the finish of the last place guys. Surprisingly, no. You don't feel it, but you can back off on the watts. Because it's so subtle. Because what happens is, like, if you're drafting a group and you're doing, the lead guy's doing 250, you're doing 230, and the difference in, you know, the trainer backing off would be so minor. No, this is our local bike club, MIVA, the Mid-Island Velo Association. Its first annual Zwift Fondo. Now that club functions are live, we can actually make a club and hold private club events. Because if you put your Zwift event on the calendar in Zwift, anybody can sign up. And we've done that in the past, and we get Zwift 6 club members. Oh, the Canada Cup thing is in March 13th. The US Nationals is tomorrow. So far, there's only 8 people in my division for the Canadian Nationals race. I'm okay with that. Just one. Just this one here. It's like our local city club. Oh. think on the island, every little city, like there's a Victoria Cycling Club. I think there's like a Comox Valley Cycling Club. Hey, Chemical. It's just kind of funny because I know that there is a ton of people in our bike club that have trainers. I don't really know what they ride in because there's not a huge population in Zwift, but the 6 people that are in this ride are the same 6 people that ride every Saturday morning together. So it's...
And I know I'ma regret it in the morning. I just don't care now. I just wanna keep it going till the morning, or at least until I'm face down,
the big St. Jude ride, I think, is in May. I think last year we only did 4 days of relay, like 3 hours at a time. I think they want to push it for a full week, where someone's going to be riding for 3-hour blocks as a relay for a full week. Yeah, it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard the rumors that they want to do a week. That'll be an undertaking.
let's raise a toast to the night we wish would last forever.
It should work though. I mean, there's so many people at Zwift all around the world. So you're just filling time slots, you know, for people in Europe and Asia and Australia.
One shot, 2 shots, I'm drunk, who's not? I just wanna make you feel alive. 1 drink, 2 drinks, bottoms up, don't think. I just wanna lose myself tonight. And I know I'm a
Oh, hitting the 2-hour mark. Getting kind of tired.
don't care now. I just wanna keep it going till the morning, or at least until I'm face down, blacked out, 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 face down, blacked out, blacked out. Or at least until I'm face down, blacked out.
Sounds like my MIVA unpaved start. Oh, I was like halfway there thinking, looking at the map going, I'm only halfway there. Holy crap. I'm totally gonna miss it. Well, it was so dumb. I shouldn't have even left that. I knew when I was leaving the house that it was gonna be tight, and I should have just drove. But it's all climbing, leaving my house to pretty much where the start is. Got some like personal best 5-minute, 10-minute power before the start. It's tough though, like Peter's saying, like if you're bonking out in the middle of nowhere, like that's hard. That feeling of barely being able to pedal. Oh, every race I've ever done that's over like 4 hours, if my wife or kids are at the finish line, I'm like, I love you guys so much. And then I'm like almost starting to cry, and I'm just so glad you could be here to cheer me on. I just love you all. Well, it's funny, I think of that now. Like the Tour de Vic, I'm like, okay, if I cross the line and see my wife, I just need to like hold it together. Like I need, I hope I don't see her for 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, it's tough. wife comes into the garage, peeks in the door. Are you okay? You're like, just 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. It's the hilly KOM. I think you go up the hilly KOM reverse. Yeah, which is like the lesser of the two evils, because it's a little bit longer, but it's not as steep. Yeah, pretty much just totally like an out and back. Like, this route is one of the longer Zwift routes with the least amount of climbing. Well, what's funny is Rock City has been sold out of trainers for like 4 years. So I know there's gotta be like 24 tax Neos out there. And it's kind of weird that, like, I don't know anybody that owns a trainer that just rides the trainer or buys a smart trainer and doesn't use some sort of cycling app. Well, I thought the 1 week free in Zwift might attract a few people when I posted it. And it got really sunny out. No, in like the real world. it, Arm. Well, it's funny, once it hits about the 2-hour mark, kind of like, okay, the ride could be done. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we were riding 3 hours regularly every Saturday morning. Yeah, 6 hours. That's a long time to like ride on a trainer. Going up that damn hill 11 times or 12 times. Last 5 kilometers. Hey, chat. No, there's no. So, this is since Zwift opened up the club features. I made a club of our local bike club, the MIVA, Mid-Island Velo Association. And I made this event months ago, and we only had 6. And it's the same 6 guys. We ride together every Saturday morning in Zwift already. Now, because we made this an event, there's no drafting because you're solo for 70K. It's really, really, really strange here. I mean, our local bike shops can't even keep smart trainers. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. They can't even keep smart trainers in stock. So I know there's a crap ton of smart trainers, but like, where are all these club members riding them? Are they just seriously just riding a smart trainer in their living room, not on a cycling app? I mean, I know some people use Full Gas and some people use Ruby. Where is everybody? I advertised the crap out of this on our club Discord page, on our Facebook page. It even got sent out in a club email. Hey everybody. I even posted that if you don't ride in Zwift, Zwift offers 1 week free trial just so you can like come in this event. It's crazy talk. Crazy talk. You bought a smart trainer. Are you just doing ERG workouts, watching Netflix? Like, there should have been 9. There is 3 regulars that are away this weekend. We got a couple people in the club who are super into full gas. And they're like, full gas is the best. I don't want to ride in Zwift cartoony. Yeah, it's honestly all during COVID. It's the same, probably 9 people. We get almost 9 people every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. riding Zwift. We're chatting in Discord. They're all chatting away right now. And it was the same 9 that we usually, when it's not COVID, we usually ride together outside Saturday mornings. Discord really seals the deal though. Being able to chat. I wouldn't do 2.5 hours Zwift rides by myself. It's horrible. But having, even if I'm not participating in chat, having them talking the whole time about stuff. Time's about right. I thought about 2.5 hours. This is a pleasant route. 70K, 700 meters of climbing, no big climbs. Volcano is the longest one on the whole route. Yeah, I've tried all of the apps. I'm not really a big fan of the video ones. Ruby does a better job than Full Gas of the video. A lot of people though, it's kind of shocking. So we all own smart trainers and expensive bikes. People are cheap. They're like, oh, well, Full Gas is free. We can ride in Full Gas and not pay anything. But I'm like, so you own $6,000 worth of equipment. You used somebody else's app that they put their blood, sweat, and tears into, and you refuse to pay them $15 a month? Like, to me, if I'm gonna use something, I'm gonna like pay for it. If I enjoy it, you know, as a developer, you're gonna get my money. I got 1.4 kilometers, just kind of 120 watts. 150 watts to the finish here. Question for you, Jet. Are you watching on a computer screen or are you on a phone? Okay, so I've been noticing on this ride, there's a weird artifact that goes across the screen. And I'm just wondering if it's coming through in the stream or if it's just I can see it in Streamlabs. So with my shoe pedaling, it goes through the line, and there's like this weird line where anything that crosses that line goes wonky. Like even if I do this, right there. And I'm just, it's driving me. Okay, I'm gonna check back the VOD because it is driving me bonkers. You can't quite see it in Zwift. There's a small line, and I thought it was maybe my video feeds, but it's dead center of the screen. Maybe it's my monitor. Because it can't be the video feed. Oh, it might not come across. I'm just wondering if, because I'm watching it at a higher definition than it's being probably streamed at, but we'll see. I'll check my VOD after. Just when I've been sitting on the bike for 2.5 hours, I'm staring at it going, and it's annoying. And it can't be the video feed, because if I switch cameras, that's a total different video feed. But yeah, it's like right there. It's like ankle height. Like right there. Weird ankle action. It's annoying. It's probably just my computer screen, man. This is a pretty old monitor. Yeah, that's probably what it is, because it is in the exact same spot. But it's the things that you stare at when you're riding for 2.5 hours. I'm just going like the whole time going, stupid line. And I notice it in races, and as long as you guys can't see it, I'm fine. That is fantastic. If you guys can see it, that would drive me even more bonkers. Third place. Yes, there's a line going across the stream. You can see it mostly with... No, you can't. You're just saying that. You can't see it. You guys driving me crazy. Oh. I guess I need a new monitor then. It's that line. That line's been holding me back from excelling in the stream. I would have 10 times the viewers, but they drop into my stream and go, oh God, his video quality sucks. totally why people leave. They go into Go Swift's channel, and their colored lines are perfect. Yeah. They're trying to watch me on a 4K TV, and they're like, this is not good streaming quality? Who the hell is this? What is Zwift? I'm out of here. I'm going back to the hot tub channel. I do have to say, though, pound for pound, I believe the Zwift channel has the highest production value of like any Zwift, except maybe some of those DJ streamers. Those DJ streamers, there can be next level. Oh, big trousers on, and he's doing a race. Yeah, there's like a million pieces of electronics to deal with. He finished. Oh, well, he can have some more viewers. Probably all of you that are in here are probably in his channel anyways, but thanks for stopping by. Totally crossed the finish line. I was third. In the third of 6.